Hey everyone, today I wanted to review the new product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. It says for your best healthy looking skin day, every day, which I like that. It's supposed to, skin looks more radiant by up to 285%. You heard it right, ladies and gents. Long lasting and pollution defense. I think the pollution defense, that's like a lot of a lot of brands have been doing that. I'm assuming it has some sort of antioxidants in it. I got the shade 1 neutral and I wanted to do a wear test for you guys. That's why I look a little crazy. I just have my eyes done because I didn't want to do like no makeup, and I didn't want to get any fallout on the product after I applied it. So I am going to be doing a wear test. I might do a couple check-ins during the day and then I will come back at the end of the day. It's not super early. What time is it? It's 2:35, so it's a little later. I have been filming other videos and I kind of just forgot that I was doing this today. But if anything, I'll come on at like night and show. So if I go to bed, yeah, that should work. Like at least 8 hours. I think that's like a normal, it's like a normal work day. So I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I'm just going to start applying. I don't know. I never know if people like seeing if you use a primer, like your usual primer, or if I should just do no primer. I think on one side I'm going to do my makeup how I usually do, and then the other side I'll have it just with nothing on. Since it is a little bit of just like a skin-like foundation, it's supposed to be, you know, really nice and radiant for your skin. I think it'll be nice to see like something bare. I have moisturizer on obviously, but let me clip my hair back. Here we go, some clips to clip my hair back. So like I said, I think on this side I'm going to do my usual, what I would do with my any foundation that I'm wearing, and then on this side we will just do it bare. I think I'm also going to do Beauty Blender versus a brush. This is a lot to keep up with. Hopefully I can remember everything. Okay. Sorry if I look kind of busted. I stabbed myself in the eye with mascara. That's why my lashes don't look super good. And I cried for like 10 minutes. Not because I was sad, but because I stabbed myself in the eye. So I'm going to do my Rare Beauty. This is the illuminating primer on just this side. I like this primer. I don't necessarily know if it really affects longevity, but I really like how it makes my skin feel and look. So I'm going to apply that just with my fingers. Kind of wipe it off the center. And you can clearly see that just gives me like a very illuminated base versus the other side. And then the other kind of thing I'm going to do over here is apply my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I pretty much apply this under every foundation, especially like under my eye area. So I'm going to apply it like that, and especially because this is a Charlotte Tilbury product, I'm interested to see if they play well together. I haven't had anything that doesn't really play well. Oh my god. Like I said, if I have black tears coming down, it's because I gave myself a little stab. Alright, so that is that side all prepped, and then this side we're going to leave as is. This is the component. Like I said, I'm in 1 neutral. I believe it's the lightest shade. How many shades of this are there? Alright, I'm pulling up the website now. I believe, I didn't know this, but I think Kate Moss is one of the models for this foundation, which is really fun. Alright, so this comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10. This comes in 30 shades. I actually didn't know it was that much, which is really good. It has a couple of different undertones. It retails for $44. And it's a new, this is the new buildable medium coverage hydrating foundation for a beautiful, healthy skin looking glow. It's supposed to look hydrated, plumper, smoother, and brighter. I think I said it was a medium coverage. Okay, cool. So let's just try it on. I don't know if I want to do it with a brush or a beauty blender. I kind of go back and forth. Let's do this side since it's primed with a brush, and then we'll do the other side with the beauty blender. Yeah, okay. So it has this little pump, and it's also kind of like a squeeze, so let's see. Alright. It's like a, not super liquidy, but it's not like really thick either. So I'm just gonna start applying to this side. I think the shade is really good. It was pretty easy. I ordered mine off Sephora, and I could really tell like what shade was gonna be for me. Based on like the undertones that they described and stuff, so I think that's always good. I hate when a foundation doesn't have any descriptors or anything like that to tell you what kind of like tone it is and everything like that, and it makes it really hard to order it online. Alright, so I definitely am getting medium coverage. Let me get a little bit of a better mirror. Definitely am. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Alright, yeah, we're nice and zoomed in now, I think. With a brush, I'm kind of feeling like I would like it better with a beauty blender, so let's just switch over and kind of pounce on top. Definitely giving me that dewy finish. The brush definitely applies more coverage, but I think I like it better with the beauty blender just because it does have those hydrating ingredients that I feel like a beauty blender just really like makes the skin absorb it. So that is one. I just did like one pump basically, and that is the side by side, no foundation to foundation. I think it looks really good. Let's see, like around the nose. I did have makeup on earlier, so any kind of dryness, I'm thinking it could just be from taking my makeup off and redoing it, because it doesn't look dry under my eyes. The only place I'm seeing it is a little bit like between my little nose crevice, but like I said, I think that's just my dryness from doing my makeup. Definitely gave me like an even cover. Definitely medium. I don't think it's full coverage. It's supposed to be buildable, so maybe we'll try building up after I apply this side. So let's just go ahead and apply the bare side. I'm going to do another pump just because I feel like so I think definitely 2 pumps for the face is about right, maybe 2.5. But the pumps seem kind of uneven, so it's not like you're wasting like tons of product. So this is just Beauty Blender, no brush. Like I said, a really good cover match for me. Like I said, I was fair and neutral. That is what that side's looking like. Definitely the side that we applied first with the brush is giving more coverage. I don't know if that has anything to do with the prep as well, but I feel like I see more of my redness over here. But I'm not seeing anything I don't really like. We are going to build it up. So I'm just going to do about, like, the pumps are really uneven, so I can't really give you like a pump count because some of them are coming out like with a good amount of product, some of them are not. I'm going to just apply a thin layer on top. Mostly like where the areas, not like all over, but the areas that I just feel like need a little bit more perfecting. Yeah, I really like the color match. I think that's excellent. Okay, so definitely is buildable. I feel like the redness on my cheeks is already a lot less noticeable. So that is how it's looking. You can see the side by side. I don't know if I see any difference. I just feel like this side looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more radiant because I did use a radiant primer. But definitely this side is giving me like skin-like, dewy, definitely not matte. Doesn't feel too wet on the face. It has a little bit of a tack, but nothing crazy. I think it looks really good. I'll kind of like try to move to show you the, let me bring a little light closer. I think the shine that it's giving and the radiance is really nice. Yeah, the only thing that I could see right now is like the crevices of my nose, but I think that just might be from leftover foundation from me applying my makeup earlier. I don't think my pores look bad. I don't really struggle with pores. Like, I don't think my pores are that big or noticeable, so maybe they are, I don't know, but I've never viewed that as a problem area, so I can't really attest to that. You can still see some of my freckles, some of my skin texture, but it looks really nice and healthy. I definitely think this is going to be a really good foundation. Charlotte Tilbury always gives amazing products. She's probably one of my favorite makeup brands. I probably have the most Charlotte Tilbury in my collection. Like, out of like one brand, I probably have the most cohesive collection from Charlotte Tilbury, just because I feel like I really like her style and her product style, and I really love everything she comes out with. So yeah, that is how that's looking. I don't know if I should set with a powder. If I do, let's see. Alright, I'm going to set this side, the side that we primed and everything with the loosest dust of powder. I'm going to take this Hourglass powder that I'm just trying to use up. It is the Ambient and Ethereal Light. I'm taking a very loose, I'm like dusting it off, and I'm just going to like barely tap my face with it, barely putting any pressure. Just give a little bit of that. I do need to add concealer still, so I didn't really put it under my eyes. I'm going to go apply concealer and then we'll give it a final look, and then I will come back later. Alright, I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup, and this is what it's looking like. I went ahead and did a little light dusting of powder all over, and then I am going to set just this side with some setting spray, so let me do that now, I guess. I think I'm just trying to cover half my face. So I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Like I said, I'm doing this side like I do my makeup, and then I just did a tiny, like barely any powder just to get the stickiness away from this side. But this side has primer and now setting spray. Just gonna lightly tap my beauty blender over just to get any of like the wet spots away. Sorry, I'm moving my mirror. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm feeling like this side definitely looks a lot more radiant and a little bit fuller coverage. I'm not sure if that's because we did the brush first on this side or if it's because of the primer and everything else. I feel like they both look really great. I definitely not seeing any dryness or cakiness on this side, but I do feel like this side looks a little bit more radiant with a primer. So if you're going for like super dewy, I would assume you're going to incorporate, you know, your usual dewy products into your routine. That's why I wanted to do half of it. So that is what it's looking like. I can zoom you in just a little bit more. So yeah, I think that is a really good medium coverage. I'm feeling like it's looking great. I'm really happy with my makeup, and I will come back maybe in a couple hours and update you, but I'll definitely do an end of the day update. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, so I'm just checking in. It's been about 2 hours, about 4:40, so maybe about 2.5. And this is how the foundation's looking. I feel like it still looks really good. Let me get my mirror. Definitely still has that really radiant. I don't know if it's gotten more radiant. I don't think so. I don't think it feels like oily or anything. It does have a little bit of a, like a tack to it, definitely though. I put barely any powder, so definitely is very shiny. I don't know if oily skin would really appreciate it, but I feel like it's looking good. I don't see any breaking up. I don't see any like smudging or anything like that. So I think it still looks good. And like I said, I would come back at the end of the night and tell you, show you all of it after I eat, after the day ends. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. And I will update you guys soon. Bye. Alright, so I am back for my final and last update. I do have some photos that I'm going to be inserting as well, but this is how the makeup is looking. It is about almost 10 o'clock, so I've had it on from 2:30 to 10, so that's about 8 hours, and this is what it's looking like. I did eat with it on. I had a full face of makeup. I've been kind of running around doing little errands and stuff. And like kind of laying my head on the pillow while I watch TV for the night. And it is looking still really good. I asked my boyfriend, like, I was like, I know you don't really know what I'm looking for here, but can you see a difference like between, I showed him how it looked before, the before photo, and he said he still thought that my skin looked just as good. Obviously it has worn off around the kind of chin mouth area a little bit, and then maybe a little over here, but I don't think much. I'm going to insert the photos. Maybe I'll put them like right, or I'll just put them on the screen, I guess. I'm gonna insert some photos of how it looked in the beginning, how it looked like about 8-ish, 7:30-ish, right after I ate, and then how it looks obviously now, and I will let you guys decide with the pictures how you think it wore. It definitely kept its radiance throughout the day. It didn't get dry, didn't cling to anything. My skin really doesn't feel like it has much to it. Like, it's not super oily or gross, but like I said, I do have drier skin, so I don't know if oily skin people would like this, because I do feel like maybe it just got like slightly more skin-like, a little bit more radiant throughout the day. So if you're definitely not into that dewy skin, I feel like if anything, this just gets a little bit dewier and more radiant throughout the day. But I still think it looks really good. It is like a healthy skin looking foundation. I think that is really the point of the product, and I think it achieves that very well. Definitely not going to be your full coverage. You know, if you're a super everything covered, all your redness, all your dark spots covered, this is probably not going to be it for you. But I think it's a really nice everyday skin, healthy skin looking, like, looks like skin healthy radiant foundation. I think Miss Charlotte proved once again that she knows her stuff. It feels really nice on my skin. It doesn't feel gross or like I didn't have any kind of like reaction to it or anything like that. That's worth noting. I do have sensitive skin. But yeah, I think it looks really great. Looking at the photos, I definitely could see a difference, but I didn't see that dramatic of a difference. It definitely wasn't melting off my face or settling into any lines or anything like that. So I feel like my little first impression after a full wear test of this foundation is 10 out of 10. I will obviously update you guys, and I'll probably show wearing this. You know, I'm planning on wearing it a lot more after this video, so I think it looks really great. I think it's worth trying. I'm sure a lot of people already ordered it once they saw it was coming out, but if you are into kind of dewy skin, more natural looking skin, kind of that healthy skin-like glow, I think this is going to be a complexion product that you're really going to love. So yeah, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was a good wear test. And yeah, if you're new, stick around. We're fun. I'm fun. Like, I like having you here. Like, I thought we had a connection, so oh, I'm stupid. I will see you guys next time. Bye.